My butterfly stroke is completely falling apart. We're falling. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. But that's okay. We're still not quitting. Not quitting today. We're out of milk. Just means I'm gonna have to improvise. Back when I was in college, there were times where I was literally too poor to buy milk, and so I figured out pretty quickly that cereal with water is basically the exact same thing as cereal with milk. I don't care what you think. I don't care if you think it's gross. Yep. Good morning, everyone. I hope that you're doing well. It's, yeah, it doesn't really matter what time it is. I'm getting up a little later than I normally do today. Honestly, I watched that new Batman trailer like 47 times last night. I'm just, God, if you didn't know, Batman is my favorite superhero and I'm just really psyched about that movie. Let's take a step inside my office. Come on, Ligger. Gotta say, you really can't beat this commute time. This 15-second, you know, not even that, this 5-second commute time. Really already fallen in love with that. Every morning, as I give Puff her daily belly rubs, I ask her the same question. Do you want to swim with me today? Want to swim? No? Okay. She never says yes. She never says, I think it has something to do with how it messes up her fur. I don't know. This morning, we are going to do an all butterfly conditioning practice. Why butterfly, you ask? Why not? Do I like swimming butterfly? Not really. Do I like training butterfly? Not really. I like racing fly, like I like racing the hunter butterfly. I like racing the tuner butterfly, as long as it's short course. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do some butterfly in practice. Is it gonna suck? Yes, it's gonna suck. But if it didn't, would it really be worth it? I'm not really a very good butterflyer per se, but doing things that you're not good of and doing things that you dislike, I think it's a good thing. It's good for you every once in a while, so that's what we're gonna do. Now, before I explain to you the set and before we get into it, I need to address something else. The current state of my yard, of my backyard. I've had a lot of people say that it looks crappy, and they're right. You see this grass over here? That's old grass. That's what the whole yard used to be. And then this side, all of this that wraps around the concrete, that's new dirt that I've been seeding to have new grass grow. The reason all of this is new is because when I poured this concrete foundation right here that the pool had to sit on, number one, it needed to be level, and number two, this slope, the way the grass slopes down, the way the land slopes down, used to be a lot steeper. So I had to correct that. So I brought in truckloads of dirt to basically pour and then reshape this area of the ground so that that piece of concrete, that slab, could be level and flat and nice and snug and not kind of go anywhere over time as it rains and as the weather changes, right? Particularly right there, right where the concrete meets the dirt, that dirt level, that ground level used to be 2 feet lower. That's how steep it was. And obviously, it being that steep, I could never have a totally flat concrete surface. So that's why. In time, it'll be back to normal again. For now, I just have to let the current grass grow, then aerate it, reseed it, you know, do the landscape. Nobody cares about this. Let's get in the pool. The only reason I care is because I like my stuff to look nice. All right. Before we get started, allow me to explain today's main set. Today's main set is 3,000 meters of butterfly, and it's basically, I'm gonna try to make it not survival butterfly, but it might turn into survival butterfly. A lot of coaches would say that's not a good thing, that they would not recommend that, and I would agree with them. But guess what? I don't swim butterfly, so I don't care. This is for conditioning purposes only. So if we struggle and die and our stroke falls apart, then so be it. So the set goes like this. It's an uphill battle, a 50 butterfly, a 100 butterfly, a 150 butterfly, a 200 butterfly, and then a 225 butterfly, just for good measure. There are 4 rounds, which brings us in just under 3,000 meters total. The rest in between reps is about 20 seconds. A lot of people ask, Cody, how do you know how far you've swam? And that's a good question. Today, for this specific set, we're going strictly based off of stroke count. So I'm using the average of 16 strokes per length, per 50 meter length, because we're setting the unit at 50 meters today, which means that I do 16 strokes for the first 50, then I do 32 strokes for the 100, and then it just kind of accumulates and it keeps going up and up. As I work my way up past the 200 butterfly, that's 80 strokes of fly consecutive, just 80 consecutive strokes of butterfly, which is why I was saying earlier that I'm probably gonna fall apart and die, but you know, we're gonna do our best. The other method, of course, would be to just check on the Endless Pool app, it's really pretty cool, but it tells you, based off of the speed of the unit, roughly how many meters or yards you've swam. Now, that doesn't give you real-time data, but I am getting an underwater pace clock that's gonna sit right there, so I'll be able to see how long I've been swimming, and any moderately experienced swimmer would see the clock and know, okay, this is how far I've swam, right? Based off of the years of training laps and pools. All right, enough nonsensical chit-chat. It's time for the best part of the day. "1,200 meters of warm-up is over. It is go time." Oh, I'm definitely gonna die. Definitely gonna die. Come on. 80 strokes. 80 strokes of butterfly is just so many strokes. I don't even have the unit set very fast. It's just... My butterfly stroke is completely falling apart. We're falling apart. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. But that's okay. We're still not quitting. Not quitting today. I was a little too ambitious right in that set. 4th round, I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to finish. It's just a lot of butterfly strokes unbroken. And I started taking a little more rest than needed, or than I was supposed to take, but I had to turn the speed down just to get the strokes in, just to maintain, but 3,000 meters of butterfly is for real, man. Like, I can do 3,000 meters of breaststroke, no problem, as long as the intensity isn't too high, but that was moderate butterfly, and that just gets you going. Come on, Lego, let's go. You wanna come in? Let's roll, buddy, let's roll. Come on in. All right, everybody, time to talk a little bit about today's sponsor, but before I get into that, I just wanna say, you know, we all feel that there's a lot of uncertainty in the swimming world right now, you know, from college programs across this country on the chopping block to not having any idea when we're gonna be able to race again. You know, a lot of national teamers that I'm friends with are struggling, you know, due to lack of competitions, due to lack of sponsorships, due to all kinds of things, and it's just a very trying time. And I do think that we're gonna pull out on the other side. Like, I do think that everything in the end is gonna repair itself and it's gonna be okay. But we have a long road ahead of us. I think that as we take this road together, the most important thing that we can do is just be positive and support each other and just do, you know, any little thing that you can. Puff, I'm trying to... Puff, hey, can you take your toy out there, please? Go out there. Get out of here, thank you. As I was saying, there's a lot of adversity and struggles that we are all facing, and I think that it's important that we just support each other and be there for one another. Now on to today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. And first off, I would like to thank Squarespace for continuing to sponsor YouTubers and creators out there. I feel very fortunate that I have this platform that allows me to work with companies that support me. You know, I have a baby on the way, so I'm just grateful that I have support. Are you looking to start your own website? Maybe create create your own blog? Do you have a company that could really boost its social following, that needs an outlet to sell its merchandise or to promote its products? Whatever it is, Squarespace has you covered. Squarespace can help you boost your platform through social media integrations and email campaigns. The list goes on and on and on. As you guys know, I have used Squarespace before, and I must say, the variety of creative tools that you can use through this platform to help build something that fits your personality is incredible. If you guys are interested, head to squarespace.com and start your free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/CodyMiller to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'll give you a baby room update in my next video. And yeah, until then, make sure you guys are following me on social media @SwimMiller on Twitter and @CodyMiller on Instagram. Vlogs every Wednesdays. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share my videos. That really helps me. We have merch on the merch store. If you're interested, go check that stuff out. And until my next video, I will see you guys later.